Hey everybody, and welcome to week 23 midweek musings. Today is Thursday, the 6th of March, so day 6 of the March challenge, where I am setting myself the target of reaching a protein goal of at least 90 grams of protein per day, 2 litres of water, and then I also set myself the task of working out 3 times a week. So I have done Saturday and Sunday. So it depends on how you count your week or where you start your week. I'm starting from the 1st of March. So Saturday and Sunday count. So I worked out both Saturday and Sunday. And I also did a workout on Wednesday morning. So yesterday morning. I was going to do one this morning, but actually, just like time didn't allow and I didn't want to rush it. I didn't want to do a short one. So I've just left it. So I will pick up another day tomorrow, which I have to actually, because then that'll be kind of like the end of the week. But that would be 4 times that I will have worked out. So really good. The treadmill's going really well, and I just tried a little jog thing. Anyone who saw my video that was supposed to be a short that wasn't a short will know that I've been doing a couple of not sprints but like fast runs on the treadmill just for 90 seconds a time, and I've been trying to incorporate 3 of those on a sort of 30 to 45-minute walk that I'm doing, just really to shake things up, get my heart rate going. Aerobic exercise builds up your fitness a little bit. So that's something that I'm trying to sort of push myself to do. I am doing some resistance training. I can't quite do the weights yet because of my shoulder, or I can do some of them, but not all of the maneuvers that I want. And I'm really looking after this torn rotator cuff that I have. So I'm getting much better and much stronger, and I can feel it is improving. I don't have pain when I do certain movements. So I'm doing resistance training with the bands, and I'm doing a little bit of core work just to, I don't know, try and firm it up a little bit. What's underneath, at least. So I wanted to just let you know how I'm doing on the protein front. So from Saturday, I can report that Saturday I had 109 grams of protein, Sunday 95 grams, Monday 118 grams, Tuesday 98 grams, Wednesday 103 grams, and then today, Thursday, I've had 113. I don't tend to do the what I eat in a day videos, or really let you know, just because I don't know. I Not that I have an unusual diet, but I don't want anyone to think that, like, oh, follow me, this is what I do. Because some days I'll eat less than perfectly for what you might consider sort of optimal nutrition. So I don't want to set like a footprint for people to follow. But today I've had what I would call sort of like relatively normal meals. So I'll let you know what those are, just so that you can see how I got my protein in today. Thursday is also a shot day for me, and my shot tends to kick in very, very quickly. So even though I was a little bit hungry when I woke up this morning, I took my shot straight away. About, what would that be, about 6:30, quarter to 7 in the morning, and I had a protein coffee for breakfast. And then about 10 o'clock, I had 2 boiled eggs. And then at lunchtime, I had a ham and cheese sandwich made on gluten free bread with vegan cheese, because I am trying to do dairy free and gluten free, because I feel that that was what was causing me some bloating a couple of weeks ago. So like I said, it is an experiment. It is shot day for me. And the ham and cheese sandwich isn't what I want for a ham and cheese sandwich. So I did only eat half of it today. Um, I was full after that half of it, so it's not like I was leaving it because it tasted horrible. I did kind of hit the full point. And then for dinner, it's an unusual dinner, but it's one I really love. And I don't know where I got the recipe from. I got it years ago. I think it was an Indian cookbook, but it's butternut squash and white fish soup, and it's curried. So it's like a curried butternut squash soup, with white fish. So you cook the fish, crumble it into the soup, and so that's where you get the protein in the soup. So it's one of my favorite soups. And I know it sounds really bizarre, but it's just delicious. I love it. And then I also had a clear whey protein. I think it's raspberry and apple flavor clear protein drink. So that's the scoop that I add to a liter of water, and I sip that through the day. Um, and with that, I had half a protein bar. So how that day looked on paper is, so my protein coffee and my hard boiled eggs, or soft boiled eggs actually, they were was about 40 calories. Then my half ham cheese sandwich was only 10 grams. So that's not great. It would have only been 20 grams anyway, but I knew it was shot day and I knew I probably wouldn't have a huge hunger. And then my butternut squash soup is actually 35 grams. So it's like a really decent amount of protein. Obviously, most of that comes from the fish. And then my whey protein clear drink and my half a protein bar also come up to another 30 grams. So that's kind of in the region of about 113. Obviously, it's not exactly 30 and 35, it's 35.64, that kind of thing. But yeah, so that was just a bit of a look at my day of what that looked like food wise. So I always start the day with a black coffee, and then about sort of 8:30, I have a protein coffee, usually followed by something like hard boiled eggs, soft boiled eggs. They're quite easy to digest. They keep me full. The protein in them. Lunchtime, I tend to eat a lot of soups because it's winter time. So I'll either have soup for lunch or soup for dinner, and then depending on which way round I have that, I'll have some other kind of protein for lunch or dinner. So tomorrow, just to give you an example, it's a double chicken day. But yeah, so I'll have a protein coffee for breakfast. I'll probably have like two boiled eggs again. It's Friday, so I'm not sure what my hunger is going to be like. It might be pretty low tomorrow. So I've planned chicken soup, homemade chicken soup for lunch. And then for dinner, I'm also having chicken breast with some broccoli and some green beans. That's the plan. Uh, Sometimes on Fridays, I'm not actually hungry for dinner. I will try and have a little bit of dinner, but that's how I get in my protein. And that's why I'm usually over about 100 grams of protein a day, which is pretty good. And my water, I am sticking to the 2 liters. And in fact, now because I've had a couple of days where I've worked out, I've had more than 2 liters. Some of the days I've had 2.5 liters. Um, Definitely Saturday and Sunday, I think it is, and yesterday, and also today. I had that clear protein drink. I was done with that by about 11 o'clock. I had another full liter bottle of water, and I've also refilled my water bottle since, and I've had about half of that. So if I finish that bottle, that'll be 3 liters of water today, which is probably the most I've ever drunk. But yeah, I had a stressful end to the day. I was wondering whether to vlog a little bit more on that, because got some not great work news, and my stress level was quite high towards the end of the day today with that not great news. And I wanted to eat, but I was lucky because it's shot day and I really don't have the hunger. So I did kind of like do the cupboard thing, where I was looking in the cupboards and looking in the fridge for something that was going to help my mood. And that's a flashback to all of my old habits of like, oh, I'm having a bad day, I'm going to eat something that I think tastes nice and makes me feel good. So I was wondering whether to do a whole vlog about that, but I thought actually no, that's a little bit too much for tonight. But it was easy to recognize that that was my go-to response. Still, after 23 weeks, I'm still, my brain automatically kicks into, I know what will solve this problem: food. But I'm also able to catch up with myself and go, that's not going to do anything. It really doesn't, does it? And most of the time just makes us feel bad afterwards. So yeah, I'm not going to go on and on about that. I'm also trying to allow the news to settle, to process. Yeah, until I find out more about it. And who knows, it could be for the best. My automatic reaction is usually go to the worst case scenario, but maybe that's not the case. But it was just an interesting recollection. as you know from some of my older midweek musings, I do reflect on like my food habits and when things catch me off guard, and then analyzing thoughts about food. Why do I want to do this? That kind of thing. So I did a lot of that in the beginning, but it's just interesting that after 23 weeks, that reflux, that trigger reflex, not reflux, trigger reflex is there to go back to the old problem solving skills, which weren't really problem solving skills. They were just overeating, really, looking for a way to solve my problems. But anyway, it's okay. It's okay. I've had a good day protein wise. I've had a good day water wise. I did get out into the sunlight today, this morning, got a bit of sunlight in my eyes. And so that always helps, doesn't it? Although in Cornwall, it's raining again right now. So that's the end of this week's midweek musings. How are you doing on your March challenge? Are you pushing yourself? I've seen people putting in the comments what they're doing for the March challenge. Well done, you, everybody that's sort of signed up, whether they've said they're doing it or they're just doing it quietly by themselves. Well done. It is a commitment. I struggle with commitment. This is my way of coming to you each day or each couple of times a week and letting you know what I'm doing. So I am trying to stay motivated, committed for me more than anything, because like I struggle to stay consistent. So March, finishing March with all of my goals achieved will be a massive, massive improvement for me in my life. And it will show me that when I put my mind to it, I can actually do it. So my name's Ginger. This is my channel, Ginger Goes GLP1. Thank you very much for watching. I hope your journey's going okay. If you'd like to leave a comment how you're doing, or just let me know where you are on the March challenge, or just to share any concerns, any problems, or just to let me know any achievements that you've done, that's great. I love to read your comments. And yes, thanks very much for watching today. And I will be back on either Saturday or Sunday with another update. Take care now. Bye bye.